Joseph Shea with Esports Inquirer here at the Charlotte Regional for Pokemon, here with Donghun.
The event this weekend was pretty good. I think it was so far like the biggest regional in the Switch era, having around 830 people today. But I went 10-5 today. Didn't have the best tournament. I still had a lot of fun. Lost my last round to one of my good friends, Riley. We got pretty lucky, but it is what it is, you know? The game we play. Yeah, it's this guy right here that I don't like that much. But yeah, so the team I was running had Blood Moon Ursaluna, Farigiraf, Water Ogerpon, Incineroar, Fluttermane, and I actually forgot the last one, not gonna lie. But it's a team that recently won the Victory Road Challenge. A Korean friend of mine ran it at the challenge and won the whole thing. So I was like, what if I run the same thing? But we made some changes along with my friends. I built the team with my friends Justin Burns, Jeremy Parson, and Jody Azarelli. It's a pretty good team. We all performed pretty well. Jody got like top 16. Burns and I got top 32 or top 64. I don't remember the exact number, but we all performed pretty well.
So you talked about that Wellspring Ogerpon that you're using. It seems like it's indecisive or at least team dependent on whether the fire or water is going to be run. And fire seems to have kind of edged it out on top. So what's with the water? Why are you still sticking with that?
So Water Ogerpon has really good typing of water and grass, which is like, so a lot of Amoonguss choose to go Terra Water. So when you have Wellspring Ogerpon and force a Terra with like Fire type or something like that, you can like pin it into the ground like, hey, you can't Spore because I'm a Grass type. I can redirect your Spore. I can also do a lot of damage with Horn Leech, so you're basically dead weight on the field. So having that option to be a really supportive and bulky option, not to mention the special defense boost by the Terras, helps you a lot with like special hitting, other Blood Moon Ursalunas, Choice Specs Fluttermane, stuff like that. Just having a very good defensive option to just hit everything very strong, along with the water and grass coverage is like really good.
So tell us about, you were talking about the Farigiraf earlier and how there's different sets that are run and you're running a bulkier set. So what are the advantages to that, and do you find that your team works slower because of it, or do you have enough power on your team that you just don't need it?
I feel like my team has way too much power to begin with because I have the Darker Shifu, which just goes to protect and just uses Wicked Blow. Blood Moon Ursaluna is probably one of the hardest hitting Pokemon in the entire format right now. Water Ogerpon after a Terra still does a lot of damage due to the Terra mechanic and the 1.2 multiplier it gets from wearing the mask, and Choice Specs Fluttermane too. So I thought the team had enough options to be offensive. It's just that Farigiraf is just there to be a leeway for Blood Moon to get in the field later and be like, hey, I'm in Trick Room, you have nothing that underspeeds me, I'm going to start doing stuff, what are you going to do about it? Having the bulky option instead of like Throw Spray or Safety Goggles, I mean, it's more reliable to set up Trick Room, stay in the field longer, a lot more priority, and if you can Terra into a type that your opponent doesn't like, it can just like start snowballing pretty fast.
Here on the East Coast, we have two more reasonable regionals, Knoxville and Indianapolis, that people in this area are going to be heading to. Are you planning on going to any more events?
Well, it just depends on how I feel because I am in college after all, so I have to see what's my schedule in college, first of all, if I can finish all the homework in time and stuff like that. I am thinking about at least Knoxville though. I just have to figure out like what team I want to run, the schedule for the week and everything, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and good luck at all your future events.
All right, thank you so much.